What's going on, guys? It's Snoop603 bringing you a little more Battlefield 3. Playing Team Deathmatch and on Kharg Island. See, look at that. I actually remember the name of the map for once. It's not a bad game. I go 22-9. You know, anytime I can keep it under 10 deaths and over 20 kills, I'm actually very happy. The only thing that's really it's not really getting to me with this game, but it's making it difficult to play and play well from start to finish. I guess the best way to explain it is there's like a small lag when you go to aim. Oh man, I can't believe I missed this two-piece of the pistol. You know, you hit over, and it almost seems like there's just a slight hesitation from when you hit right to when you actually start looking right. There's just a little bit of lag in your aim, and it makes it very, very difficult for me to aim down on someone. Even relying on hip fire, I find it difficult to get my sights aimed down on any enemy. Aside from that, though, my God, I'm still really, really in love with this game. I would have sweet, sweet, dirty sex with it. If that isn't a visual. It's so good. It's so tactical. And I've always been very, you know, same with Fake Thriller. We've always been very tactical players. Starting again, you know, going back to where we started from, playing COD 4, Search and Destroy, all tactical gameplay. Obviously, there's nothing tactical about Team Deathmatch, but you know, for all those people that complain about Team Deathmatch, you know, playing slow because it's got huge maps, you need to give Team Deathmatch a shot before you make that final call, because this game type is fucking awesome. The maps play ridiculously small by comparison to what they usually do, and it's just so fast-paced. And I will say the main reason for being fast-paced is because these spawns suck. The moment you spawn, dude, don't even move. Just sit there and turn in a circle and start looking, because someone's going to spawn within a couple of feet of you. And, you know, as you can see, this, like, here on Kharg Island, if you're playing Team Deathmatch on this map, this area I'm working on, these containers in the back corner, just work this area, and you'll fucking do work. You will rack up the kills. And that's the kind of the segue into, that's another thing I'm having trouble with when it comes to Battlefield 3, is I start strong, but I can't finish strong. I don't know what the hell is going on, but like, I get into a good groove. You know, like last night I was in one game, just one example, I was up to like 13-2. So it was on pace, you know, I thought I was going to break like a 30 and we'll say like 5. I really thought it was going to be a really, really good game. But I ended up finishing it like 25-20 or something like that. Like, it's just, I can't finish these games strong. It's like the whole team is looking out for me and me only. It's like, okay, we know what he's up to, so everyone work on countering Snoop603. That's just the way it feels to me. And I know that definitely there's a majority of the time where it's my own fault. I'm not adjusting my playstyle to work around what I'm doing wrong to die all the time. But there's still plenty of times where I'm like, okay, I'm registering what I'm doing wrong. Not bad, I'm still doing good. You know, if I'm worrying about my KDR, we'll say I'm like, okay, well, I was at 10-1. Now I'm at, or you know, even better, I start out 8-0. Okay, now I'm like 10-3. Okay, well, settle down. What are we doing here? Adjust your game plan. Okay, well, I was always trying to flank to the left. Guess what? They're expecting it. Don't do that shit anymore. Maybe pull up a different class. Go a little bit more stealthy, a little more subtle. Pick a different route, and then continue to work that flank. Dude, you need to work the flank. Working the flank. What this game's all about. What any first-person shooter is all about. So you get in there, you get behind the enemy line, you get those multi-kills. Although, multi-kills in Battlefield 3, dude, like, if you can pull off quads, hats off to you, sir, or ma'am. It's hard, because it does take a little bit more bullet damage than Call of Duty games to get those kills. Yeah, that was like 4 minutes of kind of rambling about Battlefield 3. But anyway, like, I don't know, dude. For those that are still on the fence, you really, really need to give this game a shot. Again, that's just my opinion, and I'm not like really trying to shove it down your throat, but I feel like you need to at least try Team Deathmatch, because that's what makes Battlefield 3 as comparable to, you know, Modern Warfare 3 or any other COD game. It's very fast-paced. There's no other way to put it. I love it. I can't get enough of it. It's my go-to game type. When I'm not playing with anyone, like, I won't play anything else. It's just Team Deathmatch, because it's awesome. It's a ton of fun. And there's no vehicles. There's only a couple of maps, I think, where you can get, like, a vehicle. But to be honest, I think that's only on Squad Team Deathmatch, which I only played once, and there was a vehicle on it. And it was on Damavon de Peak, I think was the name of the map. I don't know. But anyway, to kind of move on to the next and the next topic that's far more important than everything I talked about. I really do think the game's good, but this whole new YouTube layout is a fucking crock of shit, to put it as bluntly as possible. And I'm not even upset about the fact of what it means for us in the future, but I'm just upset about the fact that there are literally thousands upon thousands of commentators out there, and the vast majority of them are not like Woody's Gamertag in the sense of, you know, what the size of their channel is, the number of people that they can reach out to, that they're sharing their videos with. With this new YouTube layout, I really feel like, unfortunately, it's gonna mean like kind of the end of a lot of commentators. The whole thing, you know, the real heart of the issue is the main page layout. Everyone knows what the last one used to look like. You know, you had all your subscribers, or all your subscriptions, and they just show you the 4 most recent videos uploaded, if they were, and I'm not sure what the timeline is for most recent to still be shown. Like, if you only upload once a week, I don't think it's going to show your last 4 videos. I think if it's after a week, because, like, you know, I follow FPS Russia, he only uploads once a week. When he uploads, you only see that one video, going by the old YouTube layout. Now, if you follow like us, or someone like Woody's Gamertag that uploads at least daily, or say sometimes multiple times a day, you can see up to the last 4 most recent videos that channel had uploaded. Unfortunately, with this new layout, you can only see the most recent. And then there's this whole new thing with pinning. So you select your 10 or 20, I don't remember what it is, you know, favorite channels that you want pinned at the top, and they will show up at the top of the channel first, before any of the other subscriptions that you want. And as a lot of people are finding out, that's kind of making some people like, oh, okay, well, you know what? I'm just going to pin these top 20 in. Well, seeing as how those are the ones that are really just show up from now on, I'm not going to bother with anyone else. And they're just deleting their, you know, they're unsubscribing to people like crazy. I did hear that half the issue with a lot of people losing subscribers, which thankfully was not one of us, was that they had a lot of dead subscribers, just dead accounts that people had been banned or they were closed or whatever. Supposedly YouTube's going in and cleaning out, doing some housekeeping. I don't know if that's true, you know, the truth or not, but it would make sense. I've seen a lot of people posting up like losing hundreds in the past like 24 hours. For us, we're still gaining, but it just sucks. And the other thing is, like, being in other people's sub boxes, like, you know, in their other channels box on their main page, you only see up to 5, and it's whatever those top 5 people that person that owns the channel or runs it wants you to see. I don't know, I don't care for it. Unfortunately, to me, what it looks like is, and I know this was not their intention, it's a side effect of these new layouts. They've made it easier for the big people to get bigger, and they've made it much more difficult for smaller channels to get noticed. And it's not even just gaming, it's any channel in the top categories. I don't know, it's kind of a bummer. I'm not really thrilled about it, but hopefully they'll change it. I'm trying to find like petitions and stuff, and I will share it with you guys in the next video, because I really think that it's bad for people that run channels, and even, you know, just people that go in and watch, that now you can't find as many different channels to watch for content as you used to be able to. It's a bummer, but hopefully we can get this changed. You know, even if they could just at least change the new layout, which doesn't look that bad, but it's just a matter of exposure for everyone else is now a problem. I really hope they fix it, because unfortunately I think it spells pretty bad news for us in the future, as far as like continuing to grow. And I know I said that it doesn't matter, like I already consider myself successful, but like I said, I still have goals that I would like to see us reach to a certain point. I don't want to see us become stagnant, be like, okay, we're at 2,500 subs, sure, we'll stay here. No, I would still like to grow. There's nothing wrong with that. I would like for more people to find our channel and enjoy it, and if, you know, only of course subscribe if they enjoy it. I'm not asking for sub or sub, because that's just not how we do things. But unfortunately, with this new layout, it's going to make things much more difficult for us to get the exposure that we had been enjoying previously, and that sucks. It really does. It puts a huge damper on the hopes that we had for our goals moving forward from this point on. But that's enough. Wrap it up. Again, this is Stu603. Thanks for checking us out. Don't forget to, you know, do the whole rate, comment, subscribe. Especially comment. Let me know what you think about this whole thing. Not just like oh, it sucks or anything, but what you think about how this adversely affects other channels and their potential for exposure and their potential for future growth. Because I really think that this is kind of like the final nail in the coffin on some smaller channels, unfortunately. Like I said, I really hope they change it. But that's going to wrap it up. This is Noob 603. Thanks for checking us out. Later, guys.
Hey guys, check us out on Twitter at twitter.com/fakethriller and twitter.com/snoop603.